Welcome to another episode of The Lizards, and today it's all things audio. So Dan, why is audio so important for a video?
Really good question there, Scott. And audio really does make or break your video. It depends what sort of microphones you're using, the placement of your microphones, and there's so many external factors.
And to make sure your videos don't sound like that, equipment is key. Podcast microphones, absolutely fine for something like this. They're clearly in shot, but in a podcast, that's absolutely fine. Clip-on lapel mics, which are brilliant to have the mic nice and close to the speaker's mouth.
Yeah, I think that's our sort of preference, and our most used mic is a wireless lapel mic. Like you say, it's quite discreet. We've even got different color microphones, so it blends in. If you're wearing a black shirt, we've got a black mic. A white shirt, we've got a white mic. It blends in nicely, and the audio is really nice and crisp. It's near their mouth. It's drowning out any background noise because it's nice and close.
You can connect it to phones and like professional cameras like ours as well, can't you? So it's kind of good for entry level all the way up to sort of like the sort of stuff that we shoot.
Yeah.
I guess the only negatives is that they're so good that they pick up everything. So, I mean, what have we heard? Gurgles, rumbling tummies.
Yeah, we can definitely tell when a client is hungry.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Once taken into the toilet and dropped down the toilet.
Yeah.
Don't worry, those mics aren't used anymore. We've bought fresh ones. What sort of noises are we typically hearing on shoots that anyone else in the room without having the headphones on won't realise that you're actually capturing it?
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Because when we're shooting someone who's in their office, that they sit in there every day, all day, every day, working, and we come in, we put a microphone on them, start asking them questions to camera. They're talking, and we have to stop them for a second because there's a plane going over, or the train's going past.
Planes, trains on air conditioning units.
And air conditioning units, not good either.
Great movie.
What is the real movie?
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Oh.
But automobiles are also a problem.
Automobiles.
Anything with an engine.
Anything with an engine. But like you say, it is little things that they don't even realise. The air conditioning unit, that door slam that's in the background that they never noticed, the fridge, a hand dryer in the toilet. And when we stop them and say, hang on, we just need to wait for that noise to stop, they go, I've never even heard that noise before. You don't listen, you're used to hearing all different sounds on a day-to-day basis. Once you've got a microphone on and headphones on, you can hear everything.
Yeah.
And we obviously are perfectionists, and we were like, we can't have any noise in the background. It needs to be crisp and clear.
It's just making sure that the location's right as well, isn't it? What sort of things are going to make a room sound better? Having rugs, furniture, a Daniel. Yeah. Any of these sort of large objects that will take up space.
Exactly. Large, soft objects
yes.
Are really useful for making sound good. So, yeah, when we're in the room.
Two nice, soft objects.
Exactly.
Oh, no. I don't know if I'll keep that bit. Are we always capturing audio on projects? Is it... are we always going to be capturing pieces to camera or voiceovers or anything like that?
Depends if the video calls for it, I guess. A lot of the videos that we do, just so happens that we do a lot of pieces to camera. We have real people in front of the camera, and they're obviously talking, and we need to capture good audio from that. If we're doing things like products or showing how something works, maybe we won't capture the audio there and then from the person that's actually doing the work, but we'll record a voiceover or something like that afterwards to then lay over the top of the video as well.
And then also audio that's going to be added in post-production. I mean, soundtracks are obviously the main one.
Yep.
Soundtracks.
Got a nice little jingle in there.
You do love a jingle, don't you? Dan the Jingle Man, we call you. So music, obviously very important. Not just does it make it sound very professional, but also it covers up a bit of the background noise. So all those little air conditioning units and things like that, it does sort of mask over it very slightly, doesn't it? Not very loud, but it does mask it slightly.
Yeah, anything that we're happy to capture on the shoot. Like I said, we're very particular on getting rid of background noise and stuff, but some things just can't be helped. If you're in a busy office or a busy shop or at a busy event, you can't do that. But we know that some of the sounds will be covered by the music, so we let it slide.
And how about audio levels? If someone's trying to capture some video, how do you know if it sounds good?
Yeah, I mean, I think for someone that doesn't know what they're doing, that's the easiest thing to get wrong. Making sure that the levels are set correctly. If people start talking more quietly or talking more loudly and you're not monitoring that, then obviously your levels are going to be off and it's not going to sound good. Technology has just got better over the years, of course, and the microphones that we're using now have got what we call 32-bit float. Which basically means that you almost don't have to set levels, and you can kind of push and pull the levels as much as you need to in post. You, of course, still need to know what you're looking for and to set that up correctly to kind of make it work.
Yeah, monitoring is very important. I mean, we've had times where there could be interference. Mics can disconnect battery packs can go off. It's all these different things that can go wrong. And so monitoring it, having headphones on so you can actually hear the audio is very important. Even when we shot a podcast for one of our clients recently, which was the first podcast we've ever done, we did a clip-on lapel mics, which is our go-to every single time. And we quickly realised that they're incredible for a minute or two pieces to camera or something, and we can adjust it. But when people are having this back and forward conversation, people are knocking it, people are rubbing it, there might be some sort of interference in it, and that means that you're going to be constantly speaking to the presenter. Oh, do you mind if you just redo that or something like that? So having these sort of mics means that you're not going to touch them like you did in the intro. So it is you've got to plan these sort of things in advance, and also sometimes it's testing it, right? You can't get it right first time. If you're going out there and trying to shoot your own video content, it's practice makes perfect. See what mic works for you.
Yeah, exactly. And like we said, audio makes or breaks a video. It's as important as the visuals. There's no point in getting all these amazing visuals and making a shot look really nice if it sounds bad. And you have to. It's something that most people overlook and start recording internally on phones and cameras. You really do need some good audio setup.
I think that sort of covers everything audio related. If you guys need any help in terms of audio setup or just have any questions at all, please feel free to just give us a call. We're happy to have a chat. Anything further from you, Dan?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, well, speak to you soon. Miss you.
Bye.
XOXO, Gossip Girl.